Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. Again, we are going to be doing another reaction, and in this reaction, we're going to be reacting to what do Americans think about England. Now me, I am living in England currently, and I have lived in England my whole entire life, and I've never left it. Never. I'm just going to let that sink in. I've never actually left that in my life. I went to France for a day, but I didn't sleep there, so I don't count it as going away. Plus, it was a school trip. I didn't really do anything but go to a shopping mall and a place where they made croissants and stuff. A bakery is what they called. Reese, very clever of me. But yeah, I'm from England, and without further ado, before I get into this reaction, I have to quickly state that 93% of you guys who are currently watching my content are not subscribed. And if you do enjoy my content and would like to support me, it would mean the absolute world to me if you hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you know exactly when I upload next, which at this point is every single day. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into watching
James Prime here.
video.
Today I'm in downtown Chicago. A while ago I made a video called "What Do English People Think About America?" And overall,
I will be stopping this as often as I can to get my input into what the people say. And some of it I think will be quite funny because I don't know if this is just me being stereotypical or if it is common. I have seen a couple of these videos before. I don't know if I've seen this one before yet, I'm not sure. And there's a lot of Americans who don't know that, like, England is just a country. It's not the whole island. You've got Scotland and Wales as well. And I've seen a couple of multiple videos where people think that Wales is a whale, not Wales, the country, which I find quite humorous, if I'm honest. So let's
pretty
get
happy
into
with the
this.
feedback that I got from the people in the video and from the people who left comments in the comment section. So what I want to do today is I want to go around and ask Americans what they think about England and its people. So let's go find some Americans and get some of their thoughts.
Let's go. Engaging music right there. Quite classical though. Come on. God, my throat's so bunged up. Don't worry, don't have COVID.
The first question is, have you ever been to England?
I have been to England.
No.
No.
No, I've never been to England.
And yourself?
I've not been to England.
No. Nope. Nope. And
I haven't been either.
No.
No,
no.
I have not.
No.
No.
And yourself, have you been?
No. No, I ain't never been to England.
He sounds like a mumble rapper, he does.
I have not, unfortunately. No.
Okay, that's all right.
Want
Any
to though.
plans? Maybe one day?
Soon, yeah, maybe one day. Yep.
What do you think about when you think about England? What's your general
Mm.
thoughts about
There
England?
we go.
It was a lot cleaner than I thought it was going to be, you know.
Cleaner. Cleaner. England is not clean. Some areas are quite clean, but overall, I would not classify England as clean. You know, maybe if you think we're dirty or if you think we're clean, go to Sweden. They're very clean.
Because we were in London, so it was like a really big city.
Yeah.
So it was really clean, which was nice. But it was weird being on the left side of everything.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Just like a big tourist like area, so just people of like all different countries coming together. So.
Yeah. If you go to London, London is very diverse. The diversity of races and people, cultures, it's amazing. It's a very good place actually. But even like a lot of the country is not diverse, but cities are, to be honest.
I think I would meet a lot of like new, interesting people if I went.
Probably the Harry Potter series. You know, watching this as a kid. You know, yeah.
That's the first thing that pops up. in your
First thing that pops in my head. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually think of the country.
Yeah, a lot of people think of Harry Potter. Our schools are not like that. Just clarifying real quickly.
Countryside more, probably just from like growing up of tales of like Peter Rabbit and all of that. So I think of like the homey people who know how to cook and the little family good values for some reason.
Yeah, probably more proper, distinguished,
No.
sophisticated,
No.
cross their legs whenever they drink tea. Fancy.
Huh?
We're not that fancy. We're really not that fancy. It depends where you stay. Like, I'm very informal, if I'm honest. Like, so I have formal tendencies, but I'm not formal. A lot of England isn't formal. I don't know where people get that assumption from. Depends where you come from in England.
I think of the New England Patriots. I'm not a football fan, but
I don't even know what that is.
I think of them. And then also I think of the stereotype, your teeth aren't good. You guys have yellow teeth? Your teeth-
I am. That's me putting the hammer down. I am 100% sure Americans have some sort of whitening powder in their toothpaste. Because I do brush my teeth, but they're not white. I admit that. They're not white. And I don't know, I drink a lot of fizzy drinks, to be fair. That could be it. But then again, in America's, their portions of, their cups of fizzy drinks is more than us. I am 100% sure that their toothpaste has some sort of whitening paint in it that somehow makes them white. I don't even know, because I do brush my teeth. We all do brush our teeth here. Well, some people don't. I have met a couple of people that just don't at all, at all, and you can tell. Do you think mine's bad? They are bad. But no, I'm 100% sure that Americans have some sort of whitening powder in their toothpaste.
teeth aren't good. So, yeah, that's what I think of when I think of England, for sure.
I don't know. I think the cute accents, cute British accents, and people being nice. I don't know. That's the first thing I think of.
I feel
Again, depends where you go, because I know a lot of areas that in my hometown that if I went there, ooh, why are you walking down here? And I would probably get beaten up.
like they're probably very proper
No.
and proper.
Proper? You're talking about the proper pronunciation. I can't even do a formal accent. Why do you think you're doing like that? I can't do a formal accent.
And they dress really nice. They probably look at us and be like, why are you wearing that?
I don't know, King.
I don't really like the American style of their clothes, if I'm honest. Some of them anyway. Some of them look alright. Some of them I just don't agree with.
And queens and monarchs. Yeah. Or a bunch of white people with
What do you mean? What do you mean a bunch of white people? The other person was more accurate with the diversity. There's a lot of coloured people here. I don't even know why that's a fact. Why do you have to point that out? But alright. And to be fair, me as an English person, I know nothing about the royal family. So, gotta move that one along.
accents that's not U.S. accent.
No shit.
Literally a bunch of white people.
Okay.
I'll probably be the only person there that's black. Maybe a few other people, but
A few other people. I don't even know where to go with that. That just sounds like he's being racist. But I'm going to chill my beans. There are many black people here, even if that matters or not, but there we go, move quickly and on.
Probably just the accent, English accent. That's it.
Man, honestly, skate spots, architecture, yeah. I mean, honestly, the scenery too. Just the women. I love the accents there too.
What did you?
The women, after talking about architecture. Fairs. Architecture's quite nice here, to be honest. It depends where you go. If you go to Norwich is very nice. A lot of old stony paths and roads there. Plus Norwich Cathedral's quite nice.
What do you think about English people, the people themselves?
So we were in a lot of tourist spots, so it was kind of hard to get a good natural read, but for the most part they were really nice and kind, and yeah, they honestly just they wanted you to know their culture.
I think they look at the
That's true, to be honest. We are quite nice, but we do come across quite aggressive. I admit that. Me personally, I swear a lot. Just in my natural tongue, just swear. I call my friends dickheads and I call them all sorts of names. Again, I come across aggressive, and a lot of people I know come across aggressive or rude, but we're not rude. We're quite nice.
the U.S. the way the U.S. looks at Florida. You know what I mean? Florida's the laughing stock of the U.S. And I feel English people are the U.S. is the laughing stock of the world.
A lot of people think that. I admit that. A lot of people in England do think that America is less as good. I can't speak. I'm at university and I can't even get my words out correctly. But it's mainly because of the things we hear about your country. The only things we hear about America is massive taxes, fat hospital bills, shootings, school shootings, and your president, who threatens everyone. Well, Donald Trump, not the new one, the old one. But the only things we hear are bad. But then again, bad news does sell well. So we could be wrong. But a lot of English people do think that, yes.
I guess I think of people that are just like naturally kind and naturally like very
I think they're sugarcoating it. We're not like that.
welcoming people. So yeah.
They're probably think they're better than us.
Yeah, we do, to be honest. But again, that's just because of the things we hear. And plus, I haven't done a lot of looking into the American education system, but by the sounds of it, our education system is a lot better. So we naturally assume we are. I'm not saying I do, I'm just saying that I know a lot of people that do think that.
Yeah, they probably look at us like they're crazy, like little sibling. Like, oh,
It's
oh,
alright, it's
America.
alright.
Probably don't understand enough about their culture.
I think tea. I think tea. That's about it.
A lot of people drink tea. I only drink tea if I've got biscuits. And to be honest, I never really make a tea. I just eat biscuits, or I dip it in coffee. Or I just eat the biscuits because I'm lazy.
I mean, honestly, I feel like they're a lot more like open-minded than we are here a little bit, maybe. I mean,
I would say that, yeah.
I don't know. They could have the same issues as we do there too. I mean, as we do here over there too. But yeah. I mean, I think like they're cool people, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
I usually
Again, it depends what you're brought up. You know, what's your family like? What morals and views do they put upon you, and how do you take that, and do you stick with that? Because some people are very open-minded here, but some people, because of the family they've been brought up in and the area they're brought up in, they're very, you know, that's what they'll believe in. They don't care what you say.
Think of people being really smart just because they tend to use really big fancy words.
I don't use fancy words. I can't even say criminal. I say criminal. Criminal. I can't say it correctly. Or what other words can I say? I can't say little words. You know. So again, depends where you go. You know, go to like if you go to some areas of London, they speak very fancy. Cambridge, very fancy. Durham, very fancy.
And talk with that accent that makes you think that they know exactly what they're talking about. And then I'm from the South, so I just get all the y'alls and all the crazy things that people are.
I thought that's actually quite interesting, isn't it? Because so she's saying in the South she gets all the y'alls and all that lot. Here, the more southern you go, the more formal people speak. That's actually a lie. Depends. Because you've got Brighton, that's an expensive city to live in, and you've got London, that's a very expensive city. But they speak very differently. If you go up north, that's when it sounds like another language. Or if you go really down south, like Cornwall, it sounds like another language. But if you go really far up north, it sounds like another language. But southern is normally quite formal.
Are saying, but
I've never met personally any, but from what I've seen on TV and then on like little like comedy skits, I mean, they seem like funny people. Their accents are kind of funny. It's kind of cool, but like they seem a little more proper and say certain words a little different than how us over here in the U.S. would say things. So, yeah.
I think like of them being like really fancy and just like classy and like just like dressing nice and being really like, I don't know, elegant and like put together. Like not trashy at all, just like really nice.
It depends. If you have met a chav or a roadman, you would say different.
All class. That's England, okay. So when you were there, what is something that kind of stuck out to you? What is something you like about England?
Like again, sorry, sound like a broken record. Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Harry Potter.
The accent, I would say probably proper etiquette, just with like more common sense. You know, a lot of people in America don't got that.
Definitely.
Wow, he said it, didn't he? I don't know if that's true or not, but
The architecture of the buildings, especially in London, there's just so much history behind it and so many things that like you don't realize how old they really are until you're there and like you get to know that, and when you see it in front of you, It's really unbelievable.
Honestly, I was gonna say the skateboard scene in England is pretty dope. Or the UK in general is pretty dope. A lot of heavy hitters come out of there. The cliche teams from out in UK, that's real heavy hitters. Everybody's pretty good, like multi-talented with the skateboard.
Also, kind of what Kaylin was saying, like, I'm really into like history, and I'm a big history buff. So just seeing all of the history come to life, really, like going and seeing all the architecture and just different things like that, I would really enjoy.
The only, because I mean we're at a skate park, so you might get this answer. The only reason why I would go to England is if like, one, I had like a concert there, or two, I'm going there just to skate.
Okay, so you like their skate?
Like architecture.
Okay,
Yeah, because it's like cool for like skateboarding.
I like that the people seem to be
Even though a lot of places that used to be good for skateboarding now have anti-skate things on them where you can't skateboard there.
very proud of their country. They always seem to just know where their roots are, and because it's so rich in history, they tend to...
What do you mean we know where the roots are? Oh, like history? We know where our history is. I was about to say, I don't even know who my dad is. I've got a stepdad who I call dad, but I don't even know who my real dad is, so I don't know where my roots are. Don't know where I'm from. But history-wise, yeah, we know a lot about that.
to just like take that and
Our first king was French, not even English. Get that one on your head.
run with it, and just so much expression in that way, and like their art is super reflective of how much patriotism their country holds, and like I really love poetry that comes from Britain, and just
If you're from England right now and you're doing your GCSEs, what's your favourite poem in English? Mine was The Charge of the Light Brigade. Don't know why I fancied bringing that up, but she said poems, and it gave me a flashback of my GCSEs.
so much of that is reflected in their culture. I mean, America thinks that we're crazy about our country, but then we look at people in England and we're like, we don't know what it means to have patriotism.
Probably their fashion and their accents are pretty cool. And I feel like any movie or TV show we watch with an English accent, it's pretty decent.
They produce good actors.
David Beckham and Victoria Beckham, that's what I like about England.
I think
Nice.
just like from what I know, I like that
Okay.
they're like welcoming, and that they have like, you know, like they said, like really cool architecture, like cool tourist attractions that are like nice to go to. Like it's not like, or probably, I don't think it's like hyped up, but it's like probably like really like as good as they say it is, I think.
Man, honestly, skaters.
Skaters?
Yeah, skaters.
This is what happens when he goes to a skate park to get all of his answers. They just keep on talking about skaters.
Do you think like their skaters are better than American skaters? Or?
Oh man, it's top notch. I would say like we got some heavy hitters, but they got some heavy hitters too. Like their style, their flow. I just like their edits and everything like that. A little bit like how they like piece together their actual skate footage and stuff.
All right, now something you do not like about England.
I don't think I have a good answer for that one.
Ooh, I might get a little,
Ooh.
people might hate on me for this, but Big Ben, it was kind of average size Ben. I'm not.
He's old, alright? Don't diss Big Ben. He is quite boring, I admit that. But he's as big as he can go, alright?
Gonna lie.
I'm not a big fan of the music out there. This is one A$AP Rocky song. He got this London guy in it, I think from London, and the song is terrible. Like his part good, but the other guy part is just terrible. It's horrible.
Don't diss. You, don't diss it.
But for some reason out here, they accent and they rap, it's just horrible for me for some reason. Yeah, it don't rap together.
I don't know. I
What do you mean? The music over here is banging.
like actually can't think.
Good old H and AJ Tracy. Can't think of any on the top of my name because I'm terrible at remembering names. But there's a hell of a lot of
Something
goodness
that I
over it.
don't like.
Dave, that's another one.
Yeah. If I were there, I probably could find like something I didn't like, but
But overall, nothing off the top of your head.
nothing like right off my brain. No.
Okay. All right, that's fair.
Yeah, see, I don't know enough, but I will say y'all music is not good. I won't say it's trash because everyone has a preference.
What
but
do you
out
mean?
In the U.S., yeah, no.
I don't like. Oh, actually, no, I do like a bit of American music, but it's not the best.
It's not there. It's not there. But you know what? To each his own. To each his own.
I really do respect their whole royal line and everything that they do with that, but I also am, being American myself, very biased to the American political system, and just think that while we are certainly far from being perfect, a lot of the ideas that we are grounded on, and a lot of the things that the checks and balances that we've built into our system are really unique to our country, and I think that they don't have all of that, and so sometimes the balance of powers perhaps isn't quite what it is in America.
What do you mean?
I don't really
What do you mean, love?
have any like negative annotations like on London, so I mean, then again, I haven't been there, so you know, I'm kind of bliss to, you know, their issues at hand. So, but I mean, in my mind, it's a good place.
Good place?
Yeah, good place.
I guess I can't say something I don't like because I haven't been there. Like, I've only ever heard good things. Like, no one's ever like, England sucks, like, they're so bad.
They just haven't been there enough. Or just gone to the wrong area, isn't it?
Like, it's always just, like, good things, so. Yeah, I couldn't say until I go there, I guess.
I don't know. I tend to stay away from stuff I don't like. So if I don't like it, then I just probably don't even know about it.
I don't know if this is actually true, but the stereotype is that they look down on people from the U.S.
Right.
I don't like that.
Of the 4 like countries that
I agree with that. I just think that comes with a bit more education and a bit more facts, and then it's problem solved, really, isn't it?
that make up the United Kingdom, which were England, Scotland, Wales, and Northern Ireland, which country would you? What's on the top of your list to visit out of those 4?
It's a toss up really, but when I think about it, if I'm thinking of it in the skating category, like Wales and England, I've seen like a bunch of skate spots there on their maps too, but I would pick England. I've seen the majority of the spots there, so.
Okay.
If I was going to go to one, I know I live in England, I'd go to Wales or Scotland.
England.
Solid.
Well, since I've already been to England, I'm not gonna say that one, but I feel like Northern Ireland would be really cool.
It probably would be England, because like I know most of the skate spots that I know in Europe from those 4 countries are in England.
Oh, right. Okay.
So again, I would go there just to skate.
Yep.
And probably has like the richest amount of history.
So I've already been to Ireland, so I'd probably go to Northern Ireland because I didn't get the chance to visit there, so I would probably just go there.
Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah.
Okay. And then yourself?
Probably Ireland.
Ireland?
Yeah, I heard it's really pretty.
I'd have to say Northern Ireland too, just because
What?
I'm very Black Irish, and a lot of my family's from there, and I think that'd be cool. But
Loads of Americans like to say their families are from Ireland. I don't know why. I have no idea why.
it's kind of a toss-up between that and Wales.
I probably want to visit Wales because I watched this like cool anime, and it's like what was called Vinland Saga. So like, yeah, I want to just go out there and check out it was like the anime was raw, the landscape was perfect. So I just want to like go out there and just look at everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would definitely go to England. Yeah, just because, I mean, that's like a cool place to say you have visited. And I haven't been there, so I'd want to check that out first and then like go to the other places.
Probably England.
England?
Just because I heard England more times than any of the rest of those.
Definitely would love to go to Scotland.
Scotland?
Gotta visit the Loch Ness. Gotta wear me a kilt and do my thing real quick. I think
That sounds racist.
that's real cool. You guys definitely got some good beer out there. Good
I'm
pubs
joking,
I
I'm
love to
joking.
visit. So
Could you
Can't wear the kilt without being from a Scottish household. What is this? It's bloody stupid.
give me your best English accent?
Oh god, we gotta rate these out of 10.
Would you like some tea and crumpets, Mom?
4 out of 10.
Can you give me like a sentence to say?
1 out of 10.
Hello, Poppet.
2 out of 10.
Hello, my name's Callie, and yeah, I don't know what else to say, so.
That was quite formal, but 5 out of 10.
Bloody hell, I don't know.
0 out of 10, mate.
I'm not good. I could barely speak English. Oh god.
I'm not really much good at accents, but I guess it's a sunny, beautiful day.
7 out of 10, that wasn't bad.
Cheerio. And they like cheerio.
Top of the
Minus 1 out of 10.
morning to you, darling.
If she carried that on, maybe a 7, but I'd say 6 out of 10.
Whatever said, let me see. Hello, Mike.
not Leviosa, Leviosa.
Hello. Hello, mates. Yeah,
That wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. I'm 5 out of 10.
I didn't need to go over there. Maybe you guys can help me with my accent, you know, get me on par.
Well, there you have it, folks.
Well, there you go. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment. Oh, clicked the wrong thing there. Sorry about that. But yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below. Let me know what you think of this video down below. What do you think of England? Let me know if you're from America. What do you think of England? You can answer those questions if you'd like down below. Again, you can check out this video, the original video, in the description down below, as I will link it down. And yeah, I hope you're all having a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.